This speedrun is going to end horribly. This speedrun is going to end horribly. It is a disgrace to all things speedrun. I am bad at this. I am aware of this. I am not yet good at the fine art of speedrunning. And I am trying to get good for the sake of beating one specific guy. Why is this so... I'm happy right now. I have no idea why, but I'm tremendously... My rigging is all over the place, jeez. It's good. I'm so happy in this very moment because, you see, I was recording that fresh off the heels of another speedrun. One that did not end well. I made the another in about 5 minutes, which is a very good time for me, but, my rigging, why does my rigging suck? I made another in about 5 minutes, and yeah. And I fell into lava, and I forfeit. I speedran like I never speedran before, and I lost because I've never speedran before. Yay. This is me trying to, like, find a shipwreck. Jeez, why am I so... It's never on camera. I never yawn this much I never yawn this much off camera. Jeez, like, I'm pretty sure it's like me yapping that causes the yawning, but still, I don't yawn this much off camera. Jeez Louise. This is me remembering it's in the positive coordinate and deciding to look for it there. Me and the other guy. Apparently the other guy was having similar problems, but I'm not sure because... Well, you'll see. In a minute he'll get the achievements like acquire hardware and some other stuff, which means he found the shipwreck, he has iron, but I opted for a seed reset and he accepted it. He accepted it out of pity. I'm just realizing that he accepted that seed reset out of sheer, unadulterated pity. I am hurt. I am wounded. I am going to yawn again. He accepted the seed change out of pity. Out of pity. He accepted that seed change out of pity, and it sucked. Jeez. See, there it is. Acquired hardware, and that was and that was him agreeing to change seed. Now it's village seed. I am better at village seeds. I like village seeds. I am bad at that stuff. I'm bad at speedrunning, and I want to get better. Power of get and all that. Village seed. Huh. Well, let's see, it's a fun fact. Words. I need to yap in order to keep the video interesting. Alright, so. I see a tree here, because I know because I've learned the hard way there isn't much wood in desert villages. Chop it down, get the wood I need for my speedrun. This wood will single-handedly carry me to the point in which I fail, and I fail for a stupid reason, but I will tell you later. Okay. I fail for a stupid reason that I will inform you about later. Okay. Alright, so this is me trying to find the blacksmith building because they have iron and stuff. And I don't know why right, my keybinds. I suck at keybinds. I was wondering why I stopped there. Turns out I just have horrible keybinds. That's fun. That's great. So this is me looking for a blacksmith, and I find it here, and that's the iron I need. That is all of the iron I need. Speedrunners need 7 iron to enter the nether. 3 for pickaxe, 3 for bucket, 1 for flint and steel. So 5 iron plus a pickaxe is more than enough. I don't even have to kill the golem. It turns out the game actually has something called beginner mode on because I am a wee little baby when it comes to speedrunning. I suck at this. I'm aware. I feel made little. I feel infantilized. But this is actually coming in clutch. But this beginner thing is actually coming in clutch so many times because the sheer amount of times I die in the speedrun is horrifying. I might not even include all the village. I don't have enough saliva to keep talking. I'm running out of spit. He has begun. How he has not made it to the Nether sooner is beyond me. Either he is as out of practice as I am, or I just suck at the game. Or I just suck at the game so bad that he's had taken pity on me, and I'd rather it be the former option, because I would much rather not. So I find the lava pool, it's dead ahead. I make the bucket. I'm looking for a lava pool. It's dead ahead. I decide to go back to the blacksmith for lava, which is definitely a misplay. Actually, no, I don't. That was a different village. Find the lava pool. Struggle, make a portal. Don't. I need the stone, therefore, and axe, because speedrunners use axes, and it's axe. Speedrunners use axes for blazes. And then I realized I have no water, so I have to go back. Well, there goes the villagers' crops. I guess you're gonna have a dry season, bud. I'm sorry. Oh. I need to drink water. Stay hydrated. I put the lava over there because I need water. And this is me struggling to build an obsidian. For future reference, it's 3 up and then you hug it. I thought it was 2. I second guessed myself. This sucks. I am bad at this. This is too short. This is too short. And this is me also struggling with my keybinds. I have had a very fun time getting to this point. I also have 5 obsidian. I am just now realizing my decision to use this 5 obsidian in speeding up the portal is going to cost me in the long run, because trust me, because since this is a beginner mode, I have effectively infinite time. And I very much do not want to use it, but I've gotta. It sucks, but I gotta. Because I suck so bad at speedrunning, I've had to use the obsidian. I'm just now realizing that using this obsidian has ripple effects that will impact the rest of my run. I will explain those when they come to pass, but for right now, enjoy me sucking at the game. This is me looking for gravel, by the way, because I have neither the time nor patience for a woodlight. I see the river, there's gravel at the bottom of rivers. Not sure if this is a misplay or not. I'm gonna go with the fact that hopefully it isn't. I mine the gravel here. Probably a misplay. I don't know. Hooray. I mine the gravel, and then I take it back to the portal to break it. And the odds of this are slim. I get flint first try. First try flint. These are dream odds, and the man cheated. I have better than dream odds. Well, dream cheated. Dream is a whole thing. You know what? I'm just gonna give the sucker the oxygen of attention. Look at my hotbar. Look at me. Look at me. I suck at this game. Look at me sucking at this game. Ooh, look at me. And another thing I suck at. This is me trying to put my water in the lava pit. I decided to put it over here because I am bad at this. I am not yet good at this. The power of yet, my friends. The power of yet. My rigging is all over the place. I am going to do nothing to fix it because I am tired. Oh geez, I just docked myself, didn't I? I play on a Mac. I have glitchy controls. I do not use a Windows OS. I do not use Linux. I use Mac OS. That is a whole thing. I get the feeling I should use Linux, but I don't know, man. I don't know how to code. I suck at this. I suck at life. I suck at YouTubing. I recognize this. I am not yet good at any of this, and I recognize this. Anyway, this is me looking for the Bastion because normally speedrunners F3 it, but my F3 is either glitched or broken, or I just don't recognize how, or just like, I don't know. That is the thing. I do not know. I feel like I need a tutor, but I really need a tutor, but that's the whole reason I'm doing this, isn't it? Networking. Networking. I need to be able to network with people. That's the whole reason I'm doing this speedrun thing. So I can get the attention of one specific guy who I want to be friends with, who could also be a useful business acquaintance and a useful collaborator in future videos. One guy. I am doing this. All to challenge one guy and win. That guy being, of course, WreckRap 2. I have said this several times in my last video. I am trying to beat and win this guy and win. I suck at this game. And the brightness is so awful that I don't even know how to raise it in post. I suck at this. That is how bad I suck at this. I don't even know how to raise it in post. Does that help? This is me locating the bastion. That's a bastion. It is a treasure bastion. I recognize that, so that's some skill I have under my belt. Hooray! I go the wrong way. Normally when looting these bastions, I think you're supposed to go to the left and up. I went to the right and down. I get knocked off and almost die here. I do die here, but like not right here. Thank goodness for beginner mode. I wish I didn't have to rely on it, but I do because I am not yet good enough at this game not to rely on it. I need to get better at this game. Best way to do that is practice. Guess what makes... Practice makes perfect. That is why I'm doing a casual match. I do not care to risk my elo. Maybe I'll get into professional speedrunning one day, but that is a down-the-road decision. Right now, I'm just trying to learn basic speedrunning techniques. I mean, it's not the techniques that are the problem, it's their execution. I know how to do some of this. Actually, no, I don't. I know how to do some of this, but nowhere near enough of it, or all of it, or how to do it well and fluently. Fortunately, my opponent is just as bad as me. He hasn't even found the bastion yet. He's gonna find the bastion. He's gonna find it soon. In fact, he's gonna be first to the fortress, but that is a long slog. I'm so gonna check. Why? Yes, allergies. Haha. Go on, laugh. Laugh, you fools! So this is me. I am mining gold block because why not? It's like, we mine the blocks for gold ingots to trade to piglins. I die to these specific piglins a lot. And this is another misplay. I go down instead of up. Fortunately, thanks to the status of my opponent, I have time for misplays like this, which I wouldn't. Also, I am still bad at my controls. My controls are... I'm bad at this. I am not good at this yet. That the power of yet is such a great thing, because I can say instead, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this yet. This is not one of my talents yet. I am going to learn to do this and get good at this, but I am not currently good at this yet. Yes, I watched Sesame Street as a kid. Sue me. There's like one specific episode of Sesame Street that I loved, though. It was like a really big space one. Oh, if you don't know me, I'm really into like space and sci-fi and robots and all that, because it's just so darn cool. I've had to reconsider that stance as of late, given what's happened with chat. I accidentally hit the piglin, that's why it attacked me. I had to reconsider that sci-fi cool stance as of late, because, recent developments in AI have... Yeah, they're not good. It's not good. But still, I love cute little robots. I love these little suckers. Wall-E. There's a line between... In fact, I have heard of the AI slur, clanker. There are lines between what is a clanker and what is not a clanker to me. Wall-E and Eva, those are not clankers. ChatGPT, clanker. Terminator, clanker. Oh, Inanimate Insanity. Yes, I watch it. Screw me. Sue me. I meant to say sue me. Sue me. I watch Inanimate Insanity. Bot, not a clanker. Bot's adorable. I love Bot. I love Bot so much. I died to these magma cubes here, but at least I get to yap about it in post. My thoughts are going everywhere right now. I have no idea what I'll even title this video. Back to what I was saying, like sci-fi and stuff. It's cool, but like, I have lost my train of thought. My train of thought has gone off the rails. Speaking of this, my Bastion routing is finally back on the rails, since I have made the decision to go up. I don't know if you're supposed to loot the chest or not, but I found a golden helmet, which has stopped the piglins from attacking me, which is great and necessary for me. I also found a bunch of iron, which I'm not sure I need, but I'll take it anyway. Oh, excuse me, I sound gross. I feel gross. I'm gross. I'm gross. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait. No idea what that was. No idea. I know. Alright, back to the speedrun. I know I'm supposed to do. Seriously, what is that? I know I'm supposed to do something with that staircase, but I don't know what. I think I'm supposed to, like, trap the piglins in there somehow, but I don't know how. I know the piglins can't get up. I go up there, I realize, hey, they can't get up to me, so just mine these 2 gold blocks, drop a bunch of gold down for those piglins since they can't reach me, and take their trades, because normally speedrunners try to pack as many piglins into a small hole as possible. I am doing my best, okay? I am not in practice with Bastion routing yet. I am not yet good at Bastion routing. I am improving. I am improving slowly, but I am nonetheless improving. Alright, so we are 13 minutes in. If I remember correctly, this speedrun took about 30 minutes. And a lot of that is just me trying to find a fortress. Funny thing about nether fortresses, they don't generate in basalt deltas in newer versions. In newer versions, if they generate in a basalt delta, it's replaced by a bastion, but like, in older versions, such as the version speedrunners play, which is 1.16.1, they can generate in basalt biomes. I don't know. I know this because of a YouTube short, because believe it or not, this is like the one time they've provided anything useful to anyone ever. Alright. I do not know what the Warpix achievement is about, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with piglins, which means he's in... Oh, he's in the Bastion! This is when he enters! I thought it was just... Wow. He must be really bad at Bastion routing, I am realizing in retrospect. I, on the other hand, have completed my Bastion route, and just need to find the fortress, except I have no idea how to go about that. So, I decide to boat down there, and... So I said, like, make another boat, head down to the treasure, finish the job, see if I can get some fire res. Spoiler alert, I don't, but I'll let you watch and decide for myself just how bad I suck at this game, because I suck bad. Let's see. Ouch. Allergies. You have no idea. I'm like allergic to grass or pollen or something of that ilk. Look, it's nothing like bad, but like just coffee and snotty and pain. I'm also just like fresh off the heels of a cold that has been kicking my rear. And I have no idea. It's like an ear infection, and I have no idea. I stopped taking medicine, and I have no idea if the ear infection has gone away or not, because I lack the tools to check, and I am not willing to go to a doctor just to have them say, you still have an ear infection. Hey, if I do still have an ear infection, I'll come to you. If I don't, then hooray. Real problem is, I lack the tools to check. I'm pretty sure there was like something at the local pharmacy I should check out, but anyway, I'll just have a friend do it. This is me looking for the fortress. I have no idea where it went, and I considered drawing several times. I always go up this ledge for some reason. Blame it on the autism. I think it's something to do with going right. I think the fortress is somewhere behind where I am right now, like to the right of where I spawned. Left. To the left of where I spawned. And this is me going down there to see if I can finish the job. Spoiler alert. I don't. I do not finish this job. Piglins, hooray. I take my boat back. I consider mine that spawner, but it's a little out of reach, so I don't. Actually, I think, like, remember, like, the last mob boat? The very last one with, like, crabs and penguins and armadillos? Penguins sucked, but, like, crab claws? That's sweet. I, like, picked armadillos because, like, I did not grasp that the wolf's AI was the problem, and not their HP. I just had to do a thing for my family, because the states are currently in a housing crisis, and I live with my mom. That's a whole thing. I am not proud of the fact that I live with my mom. I should be able to do it on my own, but that's the man in me. That's the toxic masculinity that I'm trying to work out of my system. Hooray! This is me dying, but I was trying to go down the bastion wall because I had a slight... I'm still looking for the fortress. I'm dedicated, it's like probably on my left or in the Soul Sand Valley or something. So while this guy's looting a bastion, I'm trying to look around and see where the fortress is. It turns out, like, with the speedrunning ranked thing, it's never more than like 10 chunks away or something, but like... That's probably misinfo. Look it up, do your own research, but it's not that far. So should be able to see it, right? Right? Wrong! I have no idea where this fortress is. And it turns out I'm going to be so frustrated when I find this fortress because it was in the exact opposite direction than the way I was going. It turns out I died. Actually, I'll just let the footage speak for itself. While I speak over the footage. Yeah, words. Okay, so I currently live with family because the US is in a housing crisis, and sadly I live in the US. If all things are going to plan, I will not live in the US soon, but that is if all things go to plan, which they probably won't, because you know what they say about best laid plans and Murphy's Law and all that. Anyway, I think the fortress is this way, which it isn't. I'm pretty sure at time of recording, I have like less than 20 subscribers. And in order to complete my plan and move to, I don't know, like, I don't know, South America or whatever, go somewhere that's currently not ruled by a psychopathic tangerine. Anyway, my plan is simple. It consists of two things to get the money I need. One, gather enough subscribers for me to reach at least 1,000 subscribers and thus be monetized. Two, create a video chock full of ads for my subscribers to watch in the background of whatever they're doing, so that way I make money, and they don't have to donate to me, so I can actually get money. But the first thing is building an audience, and that's what I intend to do. I am a starving artist. I have not yet found my niche. I want to be able to fully make a living on content creation. And if you couldn't tell, that's not exactly where I am yet. It's a whole story that I will happily tell you later. But right now, I have a lot on my plate, and I really don't want it that full. So, that's my master plan. I just got shot by a skeleton, and I was like, hey, wait, I'm pretty sure, like, I decided, hey, maybe it's to the left? for something. I die again in this lava pit. How did you even get there? I don't know. I don't even know how that generated, but I'm getting closer to the point where I decide to go the other way. Finally. Yeah, something about me, I just keep doing the same thing until I realize this isn't working. I just keep doing the same thing until it works, which is like the definition of insanity. And anyway, this is me trying and failing to use a pie chart to navigate the nether. It's really easy to get lost. More yawns. Stay hydrated. Share my videos. Oh geez, I can't even. Do you want to know how tempting it is to ask for the forbidden things? If you look down, like if you look below my video, you'll see like 2 itsy bitsy buttons, and I do not want you to press them because I told you to. No, wait, I do want you to press them. I very much want you to press them, but I won't say those 2 magical words because I don't want to be annoying. And trust me, when I get monetized, I'm gonna like put an ad smack dab in the middle. So like, insert ad here, be like prepared, or whatever. This is me trying and failing to fight a skeleton. Speedrunners usually use axes to kill things, but I got an iron sword, so I have the luxury of that. Hooray. I think soon I realized that, hey, I'm going the wrong way or something. No, is this the right way? I am still looking. I'll let the footage speak for itself here. I've done quite a lot of talking and yapping and words. I am so sorry about the lack of brightness. It sucks. It sucked for me when playing this. I wish it was brighter. It's not. Tempting as it is, I'm pretty sure like a mod like that isn't legal, so and I can respect the rules. And unfortunately, I'm not sure if I can raise the brightness in post any. If I can, I will, but like, still. I've run out of things to say. Imagine dying in a hole. This is me, dying, trapped in a hole. Pitiful. I make a draw vote. I am so pitiful, so tired that I make a draw vote, which is fun. What you just heard is the noise of my little sister being egged on by her babysitter to do the laundry. I have turned my mic gain down in the hopes that I don't capture any of that. I am also going to be turning my volume up so that way to make way for the mic gain. It ain't cancelled because he's winning. That's what I thought. He's winning. He's probably found the fortress or just like he's probably found the fortress or it's just like made, I don't know. Anyway, I make a draw vote. That's how deep I am. I don't want to forfeit, not yet, because I am far too proud for something like that. And I find it. That's the fortress. That is the fortress. And I'm like, jackpot. And I found it, and I'm so happy. I decide to pearl up there, and I'm pretty sure it is the messiest pearl ever thrown ever in speedrunning. Yep, messiest pearl ever thrown, and I finally go the other way. Jeez, that took you a while. Please, be less stubborn. Please. Stubbornness is good. Stubbornness keeps one alive. Stubbornness keeps one dedicated to something. But please, for the love of all that is holy, be less stubborn about stupid shit. Please. I'm making my way to the fortress. Pretty soon we're gonna see this guy is gonna like say, hey, he entered the fortress, hooray. I should probably look at the wiki and entered Bastion. The Bastion. And it's gonna say he entered the fortress soon while I'm climbing up, like, and that's gonna put me on edge, but still. I'm pretty sure part of the reason I make the mistake I do is because of anxiety, since he is on a faster pace than I am, and I lose a lot. I do not do well in this game. I'm not good at this game. Something that's probably very... Hey, maybe back at the Bastion I should have used the gold blocks to craft a helmet, but like, wouldn't I have enough... I wouldn't have enough pearls then. Ah well, sky bridging skills, don't fail me now. Pretty sure I should have... I just bridged using my Bed Wars experience. My Bed Wars experience failed me. I am not gonna post a video of me doing Bed Wars because I already tried once and it didn't go well. I don't even know what will work well. I need attention. That is what I need. I need people to look at my YouTube channel. I need to be on the front page of YouTube, and that's a whole thing. I need to build an audience, and that's a whole thing. I'm probably gonna like put together... I like Splatoon, if you couldn't tell by the background music. I really, really like Splatoon. I'm not streaming that because I lack the equipment to do so. And if I try to mount my Switch 2, Nintendo will brick it. That's fun. That's really, really fun, Nintendo. That's a smart move. That was sarcasm, by the way. I know you can't see my face, but that was sarcasm. Okay. A terrible fortress. And he entered the fortress before I did, and that made me anxious. Let's go. I died several times wrangling these blazes. It's not fun. And this is what speedrunners use the stone axe for. 2 crits and a blaze is down. Alright. That's 1 rod. I need 7. 6 for 12 blaze powder, and 7 for 14. And I have no idea. You know what? I'm gonna leave it in 2025. We left that in 2025. And there's 2 more blazes. Hooray. I perished. See what's floating up there? I'm pretty sure it's like the page on the wiki about it, but I have no idea what it does or if it's even important at all or anything, but still. The massive mistake, the run-killing mistake that I make at the end of this video is coming up, and it's horrible, and it's such shameful play that I have to forfeit in shame. And this is also the ripple effect. I will explain this later, but it's all coming together now. It's all gonna come together real soon. There, another blaze, kill. I just look at the timer, I realize this has been like 30 minutes in. Oh jeez. RTA. Those are both RTA, not in-game timer. Oh, weird. No idea. Maybe I should toy with it and just like see what happens in like survival or something. I don't know. I'm on a heart and a half. That's fun, and I have no food, so I just die repeatedly. This is me trying to make the platform bigger for more place spawns and failing miserably. Hooray. Slain by Blaze. That's fun. I have another vid. It was about me entering a trial chambers. I put my heart and soul into that, and it went horribly. It performed horribly, and I have no idea why. I've also been considering just like, I don't know, doing more stuff in that world just because I can, but I don't want to put so much effort into one specific world for it to get nothing in return. Just feels like a waste of effort or time. Plus, the trial dream video, it was a year in the making. It took a long time. I don't have that much free time. I have a little bit of free time that I'm using to put this video to work, and speedrun, and practice. I don't have much free time. And so, it took me a year to do that, piecemeal by piecemeal. Several failed recording sessions, several hundred complications, but now I know how to edit things well. I don't even know who my main demographic is. Literally everyone who subscribed to me is someone I know in real life. Give or take one online rando, but I want to start an indie animation studio, except for the fact that I have no idea how to do that and nowhere near enough free time, resources, money, or anything whatsoever to do so. But I do know that I want to. It is something that I want to do. I have no idea how, but I do have ideas about stories I want to tell. I want to tell them so badly. I'm wanting to start an entire indie animation studio for the sake of telling these 2 or 3 stories that I love so much, and to adopt other indie animators I see in shorts. There's one specific guy who has such smooth animation. He's made an indie short. It's got really awesome lore. I have no clue what this guy is called or what the short is, but it's super cool. And I'm thinking about adopting people like that guy, making them creative directors, giving them the resources and stuff they need to make their own series and tell them, and also to make my personal series because I love my stories so much that I want to share it with the world. And I can't because I don't have the resources for it or the time. Alright, so I realized while finding these blazes that I have 6 rods. I need 1 more, I get the 7th, take down those last blaze, and get out of here. And here's where it all comes together. Look in the upper right. Look at the indicator of where this guy is, and it's going to change in 3, 2, 1. No. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I suck at this. I'm watching this footage in real time. I don't remember when it changed, but it changes really, really soon. I'm gonna say, now! No, there. Just blinded from the nether dimension. And he's finding the stronghold. And this is where I mess up. I'm thinking of, hey, I need to get back to my original portal because I can throw I Ivender from the overworld, go I'd say 500 blocks, up cheaply and quickly in the nether, and then shaboodle, I can get to the end. This is my 11th time visiting the game menu, hooray. This is me, confused. I think I had to deal with something IRL, but okay. This guy's fighting the stronghold. Oh right, this is me. I looked up mid-game how to blind. And I found nothing. I'm bad at this. I'm not yet good at this. I looked at mid-game how to blind and found nothing. Okay. It's a whole thing. Alright. My crafting's off the rails here. I keep some ender pearls and I keep 2 ender pearls and 2 blaze powder because I might need to pearl somewhere. But otherwise, 14 eyes fender. Maybe I got 1, 2, 7, 14. I must have gotten an extra one for the last blaze I killed. Or am I just nuts? Never mind, I'm just nuts. Well, that's a mystery for another day. I decided to kill myself, respawn in the blade spawner, which isn't something you can do in a normal speedrun, but I have beginner mode enabled, so that's another thing. And now, the grand finale of Idiocracy. I make the obsidian portal. I'm confused about how it does. I do it. I'm confused about the obsidian portal. It's a whole thing. I go over here, and I put the obsidian on the long boulder. It is so dark out near here. I put the obsidian on the wrong block. Like, normally it's like a U shape. I put it one block too close, and I can't mine the obsidian, and I forfeit. I think, hey, there must be something I can do to save this. I make a draw vote. No, I need to forfeit. I forfeit the match because I put the obsidian wrong, and I don't have the obsidian. And I can't mine the obsidian since I don't have a diamond pickaxe or the obsidian to replace it. That is the ripple effect from losing the 5 obsidian, I realized at the beginning of this recording. In losing that obsidian, I lost the chance to fix my portal. I messed up my portal. It's so bad. So bad. I messed up so bad. I messed up so bad. And this is the point where my footage runs out, and this is just me yapping on, like, nothingness now. Enjoy. Live your life. Stay hydrated. But I lost horribly.